I ordered a extra cheese pizza with pepperoni last night from this local pizza place. I ate the better majority of it. You gotta have your final meal, right? Alrighty. Welcome to part 2 of this whole process that we are documenting about me having braces, obviously, and me having oral surgery to correct the position of my jaws. Last time I talked to you guys, it was about a month ago, I think, and I kind of explained why I was in the position that I am and what's gonna happen. Today is the day before the surgery. I'd love to tell you that I'm calm and collected about it, but I am starting to get a little bit nervous, primarily because of some of the reactions that I've been getting from people. This is the way the conversations go. Yeah, so I'm gonna be out and I'm having surgery, and all of a sudden they go, and that's just their nice way of saying, do you want to tell me what you're having surgery on, because I'm curious now. And I'll tell them, well, they're going to be breaking both my jaws here to elongate it, and then removing my upper jaw to widen it, and then putting me all back together, and then wiring my mouth shut for a period of time so that I'll be on an all liquid diet, and then eventually I'll have a good looking mouth. And then, like, every time the reaction is, huh? So, I mean, because it does sound pretty horrific. So it's when I see those reactions, that's when I'm like, oh yeah, I guess you're right, this is a pretty big deal. So needless to say, I'm getting a little nervous about it. A couple days ago I went and had like a pre-surgery visit where they sat down and double checked all the things that could be possible risk factors and whatever, and that went well. They made me go get my dental records. As I was thumbing through them, these are literally the pictures of my mouth before it all started, before they put the braces on, or anything like that. And then obviously before surgery, because that hasn't happened yet. So there's me, looks like a mugshot. They wanted to see what my smile looked like. So these pictures right here were taken with a weird mirror that they jammed into my mouth. So you can see my bite was really, really narrow. And there's the upper, and you can see the crowding of my teeth up front and the narrow bite. And then there's the wicked bad overbite that is going to be corrected and shifted into a different position. And you can see all the crowding and how narrow my bite was right there. And there's some more overbite. The last thing that really needs to happen is I woke up this morning so I could review this, which is essentially telling me everything that I can and can't do prior to surgery. So my surgery starts tomorrow morning at, I gotta be there at 7:30, so it'll probably be like IVs and stuff. They'll probably start hacking into me at around 9. So no food or drinks after midnight tonight. So that's my final hour. Notify them if I become sick or ill. I'm nervous, but I'm not sick or ill. So unfortunately, there's no chicken door at this point. I will not be allowed to drive myself home. No kidding. As you may have seen in my previous video, the plan is that I'll have the surgery. I'll spend the remainder of that day in the hospital. I'll spend that night in the hospital, and the hope is to release me the next day. From what I gather, the big reason that you stay in the hospital is that they want to make sure that they can manage your pain meds, what you need versus what you can handle. So unfortunately, I have a feeling that the entire time I'm going to be in the hospital is going to be a little miserable. We'll see. And if I get sick, obviously I can't open my mouth to puke because it would be wired shut. So it'll make its way out of the path of least resistance, and it'll come out my sides of my cheeks or out my nose, or I don't know. That's the part I'm honestly most scared about. I've got a decent threshold of pain, but the thing I cannot tolerate is vomiting and being sick. I can't stand it. So not looking forward to that. Stop taking aspirin or ibuprofen at least 10 days prior. I can't wear any cologne, lotion, deodorant, powder, makeup, nail polish. Please wear comfortable clothing on the day of the procedure. So one of the things I'm exempted of is preoperative scrub prep. I don't have to do that because they're obviously going in my mouth. I would imagine they're gonna make me brush, and floss, and mouthwash a bunch right before I go in. So for today, being the day prior to surgery, I need to go to the store and find things that I'm gonna be able to put into liquid format that I can eat. All right, so we are at the store right now. we bought some protein powder here a couple weeks ago, and I tasted it, and it just isn't my cup of tea. So I'm gonna try to get something I know that I like. And where's my flavor? Let's see here. Vanilla. No. Ooh. Peanut butter and chocolate. Go ahead and get one of these. This is what I'm gonna survive on. We'll also get something else at the next store.
The first week, it's straight up liquid, so we're really limited on what he's gonna be able to eat. So far we've got
chicken broth. Hopefully I can grind up some ramen and put it inside. Gatorade is loaded with carbs. We got protein shake stuff.
Tomorrow's the big day. How do you feel?
Getting scurred a little bit, to be honest. Alrighty guys, just got back from the grocery store, and I figured I would show you exactly what I got that I plan to eat for my all liquid diet. We're gonna make a solid effort here. So the first thought was some baby food. Right here, strawberry banana with apple, with some strawberry kiwi juice. The reason being with the baby food, it actually has some calories to it. So theoretically, one serving of this is gonna give me, 130 calories, which they said I'm gonna lose weight, and it's understandable why. Over here we have chicken broth, and the idea behind this one's gonna be to take these ramen noodles and boil them, obviously, and then put them with the chicken broth, run them through a blender, and end up with something that has calories in it. Because when we bought this, we realized that 1 cup of the chicken broth actually only has 5 calories, and then 980 milligrams of sodium. So at that rate, I would just become dehydrated. I don't know exactly how many calories I have to look at on this, but it'll be something at least. It'll have a starch in it. These Naked juices, they are packed full of sugar, but they do actually have some fruit in them and some calories. If I was able to put a whole one of these down, it's 230 calories. So that's a good thing. Those will last for a while. And then, as you saw me at the store, we got some. We also got some protein powder, peanut butter and chocolate. This stuff is pretty low cal, 200 calories per serving, so per scoop. So my theory on this one is that I'm going to take ice cream. I got some vanilla bean and some chocolate. So whichever one I prefer, and try to make some milkshakes out of it, because you get 200 calories out of this, and then the ice cream is going to offer up 140. So that's if I'm doing perfect servings, but I'm just going for whatever I can get in. It doesn't really matter. And then you get some extra calories from the Hershey syrup, and it makes it taste more delicious. And then lastly, just trying to stay hydrated. Obviously, I'll be drinking a ton of water, but Gatorade here is how many? 12 ounces, 80 calories, but you get a ton of carbohydrates and electrolytes and all that kind of stuff. So that is hopefully going to be enough to keep me alive for the week. So we will see. It's all happening. It's about to happen. So if you saw the first vlog, you understand why we're up to this point. Now that you're seeing this, you know we're almost to this point. So the next vlog is going to be me arriving for surgery. Then hopefully we'll get some good footage of me fighting the anesthesia, because those are just funny. It doesn't matter who you are. Those are hilarious. And then it'll be, obviously we can't take cameras into the operating room or anything like that. And then coming out of surgery, and we'll get to start documenting the whole recovery process. Because I don't have to work for 30 days, my goal is to just document as much of this as possible. Try to document the recovery. I'll have plenty of time to edit video. And I'll try to find some different new creative ways to talk to you, because my mouth's gonna be wired shut. But we'll figure it out. So please stay tuned. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And if you like this video and you think that it's informative and helpful, please give us a thumbs up. You can check us out on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, and Twitter. We'll see you on the other side whenever my mouth is in a different spot than it currently is now. So thanks for watching. All right, guys, there's no mystery here. I have adult braces. It sucks, yeah. I'd much rather be good looking, but I'm not. So I have to do these kinds of things to fix it.